Beautiful.
Radiant team pick.
谁啊？看一下自己的麦，怎么老是在那边响？
Radiant team pick. Radiant team ban.
Stopping now. Oh, you're not.
Radiant team
Yes. Yeah, just go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Virtus Pro versus Mineski, Game 2.
remaining.
Sir, Game 1 felt like a game of ping pong. One team gets wiped, they run down mid the other way, they get wiped, and back and forth we went. A lot of buybacks, a lot of mistakes from both teams, but most importantly, here we are now Game 2 with Virtus Pro to win. So, we did run to try to get a little bite to eat. We missed a bit of the beginning of the draft, you know, gotta keep yourself fed, buddy. Myself as well. I think we've had like 1 meal in 12 hours today, so we're hanging in there. But what do you think of the draft so far? Doom has been given away.
You are doomed, basically. I mean, VP's opening with the Doom is Slada, so I'm not sure if they're actually gonna run the Doom safe lane or they put Slada off lane. We've seen some teams prioritizing giving Doom the safe lane farm instead of the Slada, but I could see both working. Okay, with the Lich pickup.
Radiant team pick.
Not sure if it means that it'll be Doom off lane, because I still feel that you can actually do Lich plus Slada, so we'll see how they actually put their lanes, but more importantly, the most important point for these two heroes is to get them a good start, to get the Slada a good start, so Lich definitely helps the cause to get a good laning phase going for them. And for Mineski, they have Queen of Pain, Dazzle, Ogre, heroes that are also focused on winning their lanes.
And now the game of armor.
The game of armor indeed for them.
I guess that TA ban. Oh, actually no. VP still has a pick.
Mineski can still go for.
This is interesting. Fourth pick Drow.
And
Something that was banned
the
last
fourth
game.
pick Brute, because they have Slada and Doom already.
And they can do whatever they want. They have Doom. Doom can do anything.
Lich,
Doom.
what Lich Slada mid?
Doom mid.
No, Lich Slada mid.
You think?
10
He can put Doom mid with like a little lit.
Doom mid versus Queen. Lich plus
Got the
Doom.
regen though, right? Like, can Quap even really do that much with a Lich helping her? Then Slaughter gets the easier lane.
Isn't Lich Slada an easier lane than Slada a safe lane with whatever?
I guess it depends what Mineski are putting there, which we don't fully understand yet.
I mean, you can still.
They even banned TA. Mineski thinking this might be a the jungle dude.
No,
or
support Slada. Support Slada. They think it's a support Slada.
Have VP run the support Slaughter before?
Not sure. I don't think they have. I saw primary Monkey Business running the support Slada a few times. Mineski, I mean, they picked up the draw and it was immediately replied by a Brute, because Brute is just such a good counter
They
to
were
a
like,
draw.
I think they were almost hoping for a carry like a Drow.
5 seconds.
Mineski are in a bind here, Winter. This is a fourth pick Brood. Like, normally, when Brood's getting picked nowadays, it's first two.
I mean, they can go for the axe now, I guess, to deal with the Brute, but then it will put their lanes in a somewhat weird place. They have to lane, like, maybe a Drow mid.
Right, we'll get a better hunter.
Their lanes are very weak though, like, they have...
So weak.
Ember is also very weak at the laning phase, so how are they gonna lane? It's probably
I mean,
Queen
who's gonna lane against Brood?
Queen off lane, or even they do Dazzle, Ember off lane, and then put Queen
Swap
Ogre
Ogre
safe
for
lane.
Brood. They're still gonna lose.
The draw has to go mid, I guess, because you want to put ideally the Queen against the Brood. And then you put draw mid, Ember, Dazzle off lane.
I feel like they're pretty screwed, honestly.
Yeah, the lanes are... I feel the lanes are far too weak though. I'm not sure. It's gonna be up to this guy. Gonna... help them with the
Saying
lane.
this one.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Wubby.
Chubby Wubby.
Chumbawamba. Have you ever listened to Chumbawamba?
No.
Reserve time.
They're a real band.
Are they a fan of bullfrogs?
They did a one-hit wonder. Go look them up. Chumbawamba. They're before your time. You are a youngster after all.
I'm a generation. What? Why?
Oh man, fourth pick drow. It's like we got this little pocket drow. Bam.
And it felt like they were forced to even pick the Ember because like they want to be able to clear out the spiderlings and they don't really have very good ways apart from the scream from Queen. So let's see what VP does for their last phase. Is it going to be a safe lane support Sada or safe lane Sada or mid Sada?
I think it's gonna be a carry lip. My prediction.
Sure.
Minus
10 out of 10 carry lich.
Shot bet on it.
Sure. Shot bad.
Just.
It's actually a support Sada, yeah.
What are your thoughts on support Slardar? I have not seen it. I've heard the rumors.
It's pretty good in certain cases where you actually get away with it because when you actually get your blink, you're basically done. You don't really need too much farm as a Slardar, so it could work very well in a support position if you get the space at the early stages to get the farm. So their laning would be Lina mid. I guess the Lich goes to the safe lane, but generally when you pick Lich, you want to be either on the off lane or mid. It's very rare that we see when you pick a Lich, you go safe with the Lich. What's wrong with buying tangles?
Yeah. I mean, because the hero doesn't know. It's fine.
Oh, they're actually
Pulling.
Oh, they actually contest. Are they going to do aggro lane and put Brute safe lane? Lich Doom off lane and then Lina mid, Brute safe lane, and Slala just roaming, I guess? Seems like the plan though. So they're gonna run into, maybe they were expecting the dodge from the Dazzle Ember. So they want the Brute to go to that lane and then they are actually doing the Lich Doom against the other lane.
Well,
the
they were
Queen's
wrong.
lane.
Instead, they're going to be met by
Ogre Queen.
Chumbawamba and man.
I mean, still fine again for Brute against these two heroes.
Yeah, it's more than fine.
It's not the end of the world for him, but ideally they wanted maybe the Brute to have a 1v1 matchup or the lane against Ember, I guess.
So Cuckoo's going safe lane.
It's against Lich Doom, so he's pretty much gonna get
He's
very
super
little.
screwed.
Yeah, he's super screwed in this lane.
And if he goes, I guess the only other lane he could have gone would be mid, but then G's gonna wreck him as lead. And then they still have to.
No, there's no way there's no way he goes mid. Yeah, because Drow has to go mid this game to avoid the Brute.
Well, then that's the problem. No matter what you do, and you've got to drown an Ember in this draft, you are gonna have some bad lanes.
They have to somehow compensate by maybe getting a few successful gang rotations from the Ogre. I think that is their probably best bet in the early phase. Ogre is their savior if they can actually get a few kills with him. So we'll see how well
He's got the Oov, no boots yet though.
the oof. The oof. The Venom Orb. He doesn't have dust though. Killing the Brute might not be an easy task without the
He's
dust.
got a solitary sentry. Normally Brood starts with some, yeah, there's one on
They
both.
might have a good chance to kill at level 1 though, if they get the poison past the Ignite on the Brute.
They have to catch him pretty far out. I don't think you're killing him if you catch him like there.
Oh, oh dear.
It's hard.
But it's not the end of the world. Come on.
Look at this vicious lane. Beating the crap out of Cuckoo. Is he gonna solo kill?
Oh my god!
Oh, Raging Potato got it.
Oh,
They did kill DK Phobos. And it was with the Slardar even coming to try and help. And I was just so entranced by this Lich, like, just strutting up on an Ember.
So they still got the kill with the sentry there, yeah? Like,
Yeah.
it's still a very easy kill with the poison, like the Shadow Strike plus the Ignite. Brute is still very easily killed by that combination. Like, both of the spells do so much damage at level 1.
Oh, you know what the other thing is? They also have that little boost from the ground.
I mean, that little boost, it doesn't even boost the Ogre.
Pop though. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
It
nice.
helps. Being pursued out bottom lane, your auto attack Lich DPS monster. He's got him! Range kill.
Chef,
Will be just fine.
man,
Thanks. Oh, well, maybe not fine after all.
even trade.
Try to set there. Like, I'll just hit one more creep before I go back to the wall. 3 TP.
That extra damage from Draw Aura for the Dazzle.
Yeah, makes the difference.
The Draw Aura.
Yeah, made the difference. Questioning me?
No, no, I'm in agreement this time.
Thank you. Love that.
Sure.
You don't have the sound effects. Giggling to himself. I'm doomed.
The best sound effect would always be your Doom when he casts his ultimate. That would be the best all the time.
Which, if you ever make an announcer pack, you need to have "You Are Doomed" as one of your key lines.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
But yeah, as you would expect with these Lich duel lanes, the levels just get
Yeah,
absurd. He's
basically,
almost level 4
you
already.
pick Lich just to win. Like, you can decide what lane you want to win with the hero. You're gonna be able to win one lane for sure, and hopefully the hero that you're actually helping to win the lane will actually pay dividends later into the game. Which obviously Doom is one of the very strong mid game into late game heroes as well.
Yeah, forget about the Drow Aura. This freaking pack leaders are on the Lich.
Dude, look at how badly he's getting trashed in middle. We never ever talk about that.
Nothing happens at mid, but yeah, G is
It's finally we get that 1v1 mid, you know. Every game it's always 2v2 mid, 3v3 mid. It's never really a 1 versus 1 matchup. But here we go. They're actually gonna rotate the
casual try like this.
Oh my god.
Help me! Lane sucks! Bully me!
Yeah, but like the thing is, even though he got 1 kill on the brute, but now the brute has leveled, so she's pushing the lane with spiders, so can't really do much in the lane anymore as the queen and the ogre. They can't really kill, so they felt like they needed to help the draw as well. Probably the draw is like shouting, "I need help in this lane. I'm getting trashed." But
Unfortunately, this is a long time to be studying, and they were scouted out here. Bottom lane, the grave is used. Lich, now it's your turn to run. Lich, not gonna have your mana this time. Cuckoo healed up. Illidan's committing for this one, but Cuckoo putting on the jukes, and now Jules. So he tries to turn. Armor makes it very difficult to successfully grab it. So finally, they made their move on mid, but G deftly dodged.
and this is a lot of time wasted
It's
for
like
that.
2 minutes where Lil is just getting levels, and the Brood is doing her thing, and her with the free TP home. Just
So even though with that kill, the Lich Doom should still be able to get more farm in the long run against the Ember. And when you get level 6, I mean, it's gonna be a kill as well, like happening in the lane for sure with the Doom.
Where do you see Mineski going into the mid game? Because Ember is having a pretty.
They have to again. They have to rely on the Queen of Pain.
It's like all the quad.
The Queen has to
She's
rotate
like
and
the
make.
only hero that can do anything. I feel right now.
Agreed. I agree. She's the biggest damage
Are
output.
they gonna grab? The ogre moves in. Illidan's gonna get caught out. That's a 2-hero change, but it's unfortunately only a level 1 change.
Oh.
Illidan barely brought down. Aura.
Yep. The other thing was I was mentioning about the rotations from the ogre as well. They have to make the rotations from ogre work so that they can actually allow themselves to stabilize in the laning phase.
They found the Lich. Another big pick for Mineski. 5-1 the score.
Oh, how did they actually get that pick off? They didn't even have the
They're leading
slide.
5-1, and they're still down 1,500 experience before the kill. The Lich.
So he basically ran up and actually changed him because he didn't even have slide.
Well, the Lich got away, but I think he just stuck around and ran back in. And
that is
he did have
actually
boots, and
that
Lich
is
Lich has above average boots.
that is actually really big because as Lich, I always talk about this. You are using sacrifice to gain an XP advantage, and when you die, you give away a
It's
lot.
like being an alchemist with the gold, except it's worse because experience is more of a rubber band than
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, it's basically yeah. I agree. It's a lot worse than Grievous Creed.
And experience is more important at this stage.
So let's see what else does the Queen provide for his team when he gets his first Sonic Wave. Ideally, you want to get a kill on, say, the Doom.
This guy's spending a lot of time dying
Wow,
to do
what?
kills.
What? He's dying again?
Yeah, I guess he won another fountain trip.
He's still level 4 though.
I know. Why not? Racking them up. I'm glad they fixed the scoreboard crap where
The suicide doesn't count, right? I mean, it's a kill, but you don't get anything from it.
Oak now grabbed by the Ogre McGee. Gonna go. I'm noticing the swarm developing top lane though, Winter. Pop, pretty good AoE, but not enough to
Yeah,
massacre this
he
man.
went for the 2 points in poison build, so
Because he got the kill earlier. Spider lanes.
he
really
gets
does.
nothing. He gets nothing. So the Brute is actually going for Orchid this game that would allow him to kill the Ember and the Queen. So I think this is a very good selection from the Brute. Oftentimes
It basically makes it so no one can lane here.
yeah, oftentimes we see Brutes choosing items that didn't really pay off in the game. I think that is like the bigger challenges of playing the hero, deciding what type of items you're going for in the game.
Things coming out. I don't smoke though.
They're gonna see G though with the ward there.
Courier moving into position. Hey, it's me. What are you doing? Work, work. Be able to bring G down. Couple more nukes. Rumbles. To one. Basically flawless kills and ganks for Mineski, and it's still not even fully an even game right now.
It's a big cooldown use, so they won't have the big cooldown for any dives happening at bottom lane. Doom is gonna approach level 6, so they're probably gonna get a kill at the bottom lane as well. The first Doom, if the Ember comes back to the lane or the Dazzle shows himself. Chain Frost gonna come online soon as well, and Brood is gonna be able to take her first tier 1 tower in the near future because Sonic Wave was expanded, so there's no way you can defend for the tier 1 push anymore.
Doing some jungling here, trying to choke point as much as possible. The damage he has to endure. Maybe we'll see him suicide to neutrals again.
Not this time.
No.
It's near to base. He wants to get his level 6, so ideally he can actually gank the other lanes when he rotates around.
It's an awkward situation of Ember because at this point it's like, this is a hero that you want to be farming as well as fighting, and it seems he's probably going to have to take on like the ganker role, as the Ogre is not that mobile or good at initiating.
And the other reason he has to do it is because he has to free up space for the supports to catch up. So,
and they have these two...
I mean, we were talking about Queen having to do that job, but when his Sonic Wave is down, someone else needs to do that job.
It is a long cooldown. Jules, though? Good job here in the bottom lane, with a lot of experience not dying. Dazzle. Service place in the world.
Imagine those kills didn't happen, the Ogre rotations didn't happen, they are so screwed, man. Right now, they still have hope, as long as they do not allow the Brood and the other heroes to snowball out of control. How far off is the Orchid coming for the Brood? Is he has two pieces, right?
He's almost got both Oblivion stats, he's really bad.
12 minutes, I guess, 13.
Oh, but this could slow him down now. Ember's arrived, and Phobos.
Oh, that is a big kill.
And they're gonna kill the spider lanes, it looks like. Chains. Yeah, why the hell not? Get that gold.
That is actually very, very important for them to slow down the Orchid. Otherwise, no one can actually, like you mentioned, lane against the Brood anymore once she has the Orchid.
You delay that a little bit. Maybe your Queen of Pain gets her Yule Scepter, if that's the choice. Could be.
Yeah, I think use is pretty good this game. You can allow the dodge for the use combo from Lina at some point, removes the M damage, so he has a lot of utility this game. I could see him going it as his first item.
Natural jaunt up towards the enemy Ancients. Touch, rolling around, just casting his way forward.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
More down now, Kuku. And for now, I can get away with a little bit of split push and rotation here. Does have a remnant up, I hope. Yep. They're waiting. Down your remnant, buddy. Other remnant back. The Chain Frost is gonna find him anyway.
Oh, were they like smoked?
No, they ran up. There was a ward here.
They
ran by the ward.
All right.
And they just
so they knew he
didn't know exactly where they were, and he was like, "Oh, I have a remnant. I'm probably safe." But they definitely did not smoke. They just ran up.
That is not ideal for Ember, but at the end of the day, it's still alright for Mineski since the Ember is not like he's not the very type of farm Ember this game. So Harry Depth he doesn't give away that much.
Aggression here in the bottom lane from Raging Potato. He is going to be mid, where I will be looking at pushing. Did activate his precision art earlier. Potato sticking around. He's gotten a kill in Illidan's Doom. He wants a bit more. Crush barely going to find him. There is no Chain Frost though. Be able to blink away. No, just kidding. Wants to stay here. Welcome to my trap. Bimbo making some sick plays here to keep his team in the game, and could not come at a more crucial time. Now he blinks out, content with his victory. Find G with the slow, but that's a long way to go, and
they got a tower though, more importantly.
space created by Jay. It's also even freeing up the top lane where Cuckoo farming quite a few of these spiderlings, pushing the lane out, slowing down and frustrating the Brood. Remnant back. Wants to see not have a Remnant. Uh-oh. Runs one way, Remnant's the other. Brood will let him go. For now. Baby's my job.
I don't think so, dude.
He's just feeding them.
He's trying to go for a kill. I think he wants to kill with when the flame guy is over.
Is under attack.
Does he have the orchid?
Not yet.
Yeah, he has it now.
Recipe. More importantly, bottom lane, they're streaking towards Jewel. Has the grave? No, just kidding. No Creed.
The queen is gonna try and deny him.
This is risky though. They saw him. He poked his head out. She did. Start to flex their muscles. They're gonna play the kind of the old style of Brood, where the Brood's on one side of the map, the rest of the team's on the other. Now VP, 4-manning one way. Orchid online. So when you get the Orchid, do you swap the Brood to bottom? Do you change up the lanes, or you just leave top?
I think swapping is a good idea because you want to be able to use the Brood to penetrate the enemy jungle since it's safer for her, and you leave your own jungle for your team. Because you are the hero that is much more mobile with the web, so ideally you want to be the hero that's taking more risks. And you want to leave the safer farm for your teammates.
Roshan
Free up a free Roshan now.
Immortality.
Mapping it will be G. Very quiet game so far. 1-1, but he's most importantly got his Yules. Hasn't been feeding, stayed there with the Quaff. Now start to set up those sweet kills, and of course, great against Ember, purges off the Flame Guard, set up for the Queen of Pain, and the Dazzle.
Yeah, it's good versus Amber, but you generally can't really hit the combo against Amber even if you use your Yules.
But you can just like force him to run, or if the starter ever gets a blink. Kill.
Yeah, but overall right now, VP is gonna use this Aegis to get as much as they can. They have the Orchid online. So we'll see whether they rotate the Brood off to the off lane anytime soon. G's gonna maybe find a kill on Ryo here with the Yules.
Got a new toy. Let's stun go. Courier even arrives. Laguna, I think you're slightly contemplating killing the Courier instead, but G will grab the Drow. Looking for a bit more. There's the silence. The mama has come, and she wants something. While Doom also chasing, I suddenly lose control of my mouse for a moment. That's okay. We catch the tail end of Jules. Roasted. Bit of pain nuke. And Potato, he might be angry, but where's he go?
Radiant's top
Kill.
tower is under attack.
No one is low enough for him to use his combo to kill. But that was still a really good play from BP. They realized they're very strong at that point.
He wants to ult the Shadows?
It's not even worth it if you don't get a kill. I don't think so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Thought he might try just to slow down.
But this timing VP is very, very strong. There's not much Mineski can do about it when they have the Aegis and they have the Orchid on the Brood. So VP utilizing their window of opportunity very well, getting the most of it. 3 kills plus the tower. As much as you can hope for. So right now
it feels like 90% just down to the draft. Their execution was even really good in the laning stage, but it's just a part of the game.
Their draft is not
have a terrible time.
Yeah, their draft is not going to be able to do much at this point when their Orchid and Aegis is online for VP. It's just they got away in the early game because they made very good rotations, and partly also because VP made some sloppy mistakes as well. So otherwise this shouldn't be happening for them. They should be much further behind.
I mean, it's not that Mineski can't come back, but it's more VP are the team that controls the game right now.
I think Mineski, they have somewhat a very strong late game with the Ember, like very good high ground defense if they actually reach that point. But realistically, even if you talk about going into late game against VP, that's a Doom. So going into a Doom ultra late game is most of the time never a good idea. And they are losing the early game and mid game as well.
Doom, pure aggression here from VP.
Wow, he actually goes for a blink so early.
Oh wow, hey, Illidan. Oh, we saw how much he likes to blink previously. They do dust. It connects on DK Phobos. They're gonna dive a bit for this. Ember really rushing forward.
He still has the Orchid to defend himself.
You can send one man in. You're gonna need the whole gang. They get a multi-cast up, and now seems they may have
You are doomed!
Super YOLO blink. Head blink. Slowly chases. How often do you see a Lich just like leading a herd of spiderlings, charging at 4 heroes? That's Unique win.
That's when you know you're in a good position, my friend.
Yeah.
The Slada is going to allow them to be in a better position if he gets his dagger. How far is he off that item? Oh, okay, he went for...
Not bad at all.
I mean, he went for a lot of small items.
Hard
Like,
to support Slardar. That's also where having the...
do you
on the,
do you consider him a hard support? The Lich is the hard support.
Oh, dude, Lich is terrible. What do you mean?
I mean, you must be on crack or something. The Lich is the carry. The Lich is...
Singapore.
The Lich is...
I don't do any drugs here.
Sure.
I obey the law.
Tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, you obey the law. LD is a lawful person.
Illidan, they find him bottom. There's the gust to slow him down a bit. Frost arrows, only level 1 though. Pain committed. Illidan's still alive, juking in the trees, hiding in the trees. Now he's gonna run.
Man,
to the north,
Scorch
going
up!
forward. Where's the hell,
Scorch up!
With gratitude.
They should have gotten a kill, but Scorch Earth was... Oh my god, that spell, what a spell.
Radiant's top tower.
What is that, man? Scorch Earth. How was he supposed... Even though the drum made a mistake, he got choked, but he wasn't supposed to survive that.
Dire's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
Really?
Doom things, you say Doom things, but it's a matter of fact just Scorch Earth things.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom.
I mean, that's... The hero should be renamed, honestly. Oh, Cuckoo is gonna get a nice little bounty of Spiderling.
Is he going for battle... sorry, not battlefield, bots first? Probably. To recover. Oh, is he gonna go down here?
Harry Lich is in the house! Oh, to my secret.
He's doomed.
Shot. Jules down, Ember mid. 2, make it 3, even Ogre. No match. Flaming Sword of Doom, and
Top tower.
I said Lich the carry.
And you're misleading people thinking Lich is a carry role. Come on, LD.
671
Yeah.
damage, Winter. Pretty legit.
Dire's bottom tower.
I think seriously breaking base. 18 minutes.
Why not? 3 heroes down.
God. Rude. What a terrible way to lose a game.
You know, Mineski didn't even start the game bad. They start the game as like... It's like a dream start for them, having this lineup. Any other... You know, any other start... Any other start they have, the game... This might be... Oh, might be... This might be over
Apparently
at
there was
20
a
minutes.
12-minute game. They've invested that.
Yeah. I mean, they got
mean, for
surprised.
Christ's
They got surprised by the Brood a lot because they were not expecting an offlaner. Number one, because VP opened a draft with the Brood
The
plus
Lich.
the Doom. Sorry, not the Brood, but the Doom Lich Slada. So there was like 2 heals that could fill the 3rd row and the 4th row. So they were not expecting a Brood at all, and they went for a draw type of lineup, which is very weak against the Brood.
Dark and dreary now for Mineski. A loss here puts them 1 and 3 in the group.
All hope is not lost yet,
In
LD.
danger.
Radiant's
Point of
bottom
not advancing.
There is still hope.
Feel that way right now. But
Oh.
they do have Ember.
bottom tower.
They
Battlefield.
have decent wave clear when he gets farmed, but he'll need at least that basic Battle Fury. Go, and an item that might punish him for trying to farm it.
Oh, this is tough now. With the blink online, it's gonna allow them to actually catch the Ember, especially.
Slardar's so good against Ember because of his terrible armor.
I mean, a hero like Ember deserves to have terrible stats.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I'm fine. I would like to see Storm's armor on a peg or 2.
Storm has like what, 5 or 6 at level 1.
And he's got good damage.
Yeah, but he makes
But
up.
his Remnant's got...
It makes up by the fact that Storm is really slow at level 1. He has very slow base movement speed.
Sure.
But Ember doesn't have a slow base movement speed.
I wouldn't mind seeing Storm.
He's already in the dumpster now.
Can't we, like, pull him out of the dumpster, put him in the toxic landfill? No? Start pouring, like, rotten bananas over his corpse and just that he never rises again?
No one is trying to resurrect him, don't worry.
I'll have a few words with the frog if he dares. I will eat a bullfrog if he dares.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna remember that until it happens. You eat a bullfrog if that happens.
I will...
God. It's not that bad though, it's just protein. It's just protein. Another
about some other things
it's just another type of protein. Damn, you went off too far, dude.
I don't know what the plan is here for people, but this is not happening.
I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you said that. Man, that's...
This is like family oriented.
according to who?
What do you know?
Yeah, but you were the one who was trying to, drag the stream into a.
Place.
Oh, yeah.
So, at this point, what do you think VP is waiting for? Just next round, basically?
Next Roshan plus maybe is the Doom getting like a BKB or something? What is his next item on Illidan?
Silence.
Oh,
Ring,
maybe
Doom,
not.
Jade Frost, yeah! More!
Cuckoo.
He raves!
Yeah, not
yeah,
like.
good luck,
Yeah, good luck. By that,
Spider Mama, in your base, in your house, doing work.
Fight back! Fight
They
back!
kill him.
Fight
They
back!
do. He wasn't.
He buy back. They buy back on the Ember. They need to chase this.
And get the Lich, everything committed. This could be a big mistake by VP.
Oh, the triple crush!
Got him!
The triple crush!
The follow-up, G's there as well. Has the Laguna Blade available. Ryo could be a danger. Oh god, just gunning down. That's a dieback.
Oh
And now
my
Hunting
god,
Ryo
that is game.
trying to slow him down. This could be the end. Bam again. Lil
Oh my
doing
god,
what
the-
Odin could not. Everyone landing his abilities and throwing VP on his back.
Oh my god, you're so savage today, dude.
Structures are fortified.
I mean, GG.
I mean, honestly, he actually failed to do that in the last game.
He had an off game. Of course, Illidan's a great player, but yeah, we gotta have a little fun here on the stream.
Lil is the carry, not Lich, Lil is the carry.
Yes.
What? After that, you don't agree? How can you not?
That's actually the only thing he did. He's 1-0-5, and I think
He
all of those.
he got
are
a
1-0.
he got an early dagger.
Yeah.
He made a crucial rotation to get 3 heroes, even though he didn't do anything in the early stages.
Yeah.
But that was enough. It secured
That's
rats.
only 'cause Lich-
It secured rats.
Lich won them lanes, which won them. The
Yeah, but Lich is going to win you the lanes regardless. It's the hero.
Should give you double experience.
But then you give away more when you die.
I guess at some point it isn't a buff, isn't it?
You know what I think he needs? He needs more armor from the ice armor. Maybe another.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's not that much.
9 is not that
You compare it to,
if
like,
you think
amp
about
damage
it.
or something?
Yeah, amp damage is 20 and
Minus 20.
Lich is 9. What is that gonna do? Even Dragon's Blood is 12.
It does give you the attack and move speed. So
Yeah, I guess so. And you can do it on towers.
Alright,
So
give this Lich your carry and Aegis.
Roshan
They let him get the last hit at least. They want the mech, so it's actually for the cause.
okay. Alright. Ember bought out, so he's not gonna have his crucial. Oh my god.
Oh,
The
see
use.
the patience.
What?
The patience, Winter.
What?
Yes, it's Vardar.
Oh my god, how he was actually not even in range of crushing him, but he actually
Baited out
he
the
scared him to use himself.
Hey,
Radiant's
Clinic.
bottom tower is
not for
under
Mineski.
attack.
It's for his teammate.
Lil as usual carrying his team. Like he's always carrying when he's playing like Visage as well. Even his A last game with the Dagon was carrying his team. I have to agree with you, the Dagon was a good choice.
Yeah, it was. So, I wish we saw more Dagon.
It's
I
just
kinda
like
miss my Tinker Dagon.
Ice Vortex plus Ethereal Blade plus Dagon.
Good gust from Ryo, but that's all he's got. He sprints away. He does absolutely nothing. Now the BKB's down. So VP,
The last
the
smoke.
second lane.
The last smoke.
Mineski's dreams crumbling here on the opening action on Group A. Looks like they're about to be 1-3. Not sure how they go in, but if they want to go in at all, they better do it now.
He got so scared.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Trying to rat a bit here, but it's slow going for Cuckoo.
I'm not sure they can rat anymore. And the mid lane goes in.
This is do up the Imperial March. You have a cigar if you're VP. Prepare to collect your win. They'll Doom Raging Potato, but they are super spread out. They have no webs either. Crush! Lil gets another. No, there's the grave, the heal as well, the crop. One more auto
Drow is going down.
The Doom ends up getting a double kill, and now hunting for a third. Jules is down. GG, Mineski battered and bruised in game number 2.
Man, they just got
Throw
outdrafted.
in the towel.
They just got outdrafted too hard this game.
That 4th pick brood.
The Brood and the support Slada as well. I mean, I think it's mostly obviously the Brood. doing so much damage to their overall strategy because they were wanting to run a draw-like strategy and they were forced to adjust their lanes. Ember had a nightmare start of a game.
This guy is stud. Manages to get 6 mangoes into his inventory before the game ends, you know. I'm a little fan.
She certainly wants attention.
Getting it. A tune.
I think that mango is still a really good item on Slada, so we can't really argue with that.
He's trying to spread the gospel. Alright, Winter. This wraps up game number 2. With this win, BP, they start to get some points.
And it shows you the benefit of being very flexible with your heroes and being able to adjust your lanes and putting certain heroes on support where people don't expect. Doing like weird lanings as well, so VP being very flexible in their draft won them this game.